All right, so now we're recording. So Alicia just set up her first inventory organization, and we're going out to see if we can see any inventory in it. So if you come down to inventory management, no,
Photo, and then set up and maintenance.
no,
I thought that's what we did.
no. Under supply chain execution, you're going to go down to inventory management. It's a box underneath it. You're already at supply chain execution.
Where is it?
Well, you moved. So move your arrow. There it is. Supply chain execution. Now come down to inventory management. See that box? There you go.
I'm telling Scott where to go to set up his organization first.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes. Don't confuse me like that. So
Oh, I see.
I'm
I see
trying to
what
get
you
him caught up because I'm about to make my items, but Dad went over setting up my organization for my fake business.
Oh,
So we started with this guy's face and then we went to set up a maintenance. And that video's in the Discord on setting up an organization.
yeah.
But now we're doing items.
All right. Actually, we're going to see if we can get to that organization you just set up.
I
So
thought we already searched it.
You searched it in setup where you created it. That's one thing, but go to manage item quantities.
Okay.
All right, now go up to where it says change organization in the upper right. Now drop down the list.
Can I just type it in?
Okay, go ahead, try it.
And Scott will be able to see my organization on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll notice you're not in any organization.
Okay.
It's because we've got to give you data access to that organization. So
Okay.
the way you do data access is you go back to setup and maintenance. And go down to, where is it? Users and security. And go to required tasks and change that to all tasks. And there should be a manage.
Job roles.
No, it's data security. Not, you may scroll
That one.
down. No, it's data security access. Scroll down a little.
That's as far as I can go. This
All right.
happened last time.
Yeah, all right. There's another way to do it. Go over to the taskbar and hit search. And type in data access. Because I can never remember the name of it. It's, yeah, inventory organization user access, user data access down at the bottom. No, not intercompany.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can't use the back button.
That is
Yeah, it's
awful.
annoying, isn't it?
Okay. And we
Yeah.
went to users and
Actually,
security.
yeah, but we couldn't find it there. So go to
Search.
search. Just type in data access. Yeah, there you go. All right. Slow down.
I'm not clicking it.
Okay. Just go to the plus icon. Put in your username.
Do I have a username?
it's probably your email address. It's whatever. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The username is it's I think it's Max. No, try SCM. No, I think it's Max Harmon. Yeah. Scroll down. I think your user is actually Max Harmon. So type in Max. Max
Harmon.
Harmon. Yeah.
I gotta write that down. I won't remember.
Yeah, I think if you go hover over the guy's picture up there, it might say Max Harmon or something like that. Okay, for role, we want there should be a warehouse manager. Okay, and for security context, it's going to be inventory organization. All right, now we should be able to see your inventory org, which is AS something. There it is. All right, now do a save and close. All right, so click done. Click done. And let's just go hit your home button. And go down to inventory management. And go to tasks. Go to manage item quantities. All right, see, look at your inventory organization up there.
Okay.
All right. So we've got a valid inventory org. We've got access to the inventory org.
Okay.
Now we need some items that are assigned to that inventory org. So let's go find and see if you've got any items that are still out there that we could use. If not, we'll create a few. So
Okay.
remember where you go to create items?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do I need to get out of this thing to get to
Yeah,
it?
you can get out of this now. Creating items.
Hold on. I remember it being in this.
Well, you're in the wrong role to do it. Creating
Okay.
items.
Product management.
Yeah.
Product information management.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, well, before you create the items, let's see if you've got any that are still out there.
Well, we don't. We know that.
Oh, maybe, maybe not.
I don't like looking and then being like, oh, it's not there. Let's.
All right. All right.
It
Go.
doesn't help me.
All right. Let's create some items, but instead of just creating them one at a time, let's create however many you think you're going to need.
Okay.
So your item master is going to be 000. That's still going to be the case.
Okay.
Okay, but the number of items, let's pick the number of items you want to have.
10.
10. Okay, 10 items. Now, all your items are purchased items. We're just going to buy them from suppliers. So we want a template that is for purchased items. So down in the
Okay.
templates area, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's so slow. All right. So now you need to put in your item names and your description.
Okay, let me get a
So,
new window open
all right.
over here.
Actually, uh, this is a good time to use a spreadsheet because you can put in AS 0001 and then drag that down and it'll fill in it'll automatically number your parts.
What?
All right. You haven't used spreadsheets before. Do you have a spreadsheet that's open?
Not right now. Or the one that we're looking at.
Okay. That one's fine. Just do File, New, Spreadsheet. All right. Now, what part numbers are you going to use for your parts?
Do you have to have a certain amount of numbers?
No, there's no limit. You could have more than that. All right. Now do this. Highlight those two cells. Stop. Now see that little button in the lower right?
Uh-huh.
No, no,
Wait.
no. The little button in the highlighted cells that you've got. There's a little blue dot.
Yes.
Grab that blue dot and drag it down.
Okay.
Now let go. Like
Okay.
that?
Okay.
All right.
I haven't done
Now,
this since middle school.
I know. Just now you need descriptions. So, what are you going to call these? You know, pottery piece 1, pottery piece 2. I mean, whatever makes sense to you. You can you can make it fairly generic like that, or you can be more specific.
I
And you're
can
good.
be more specific.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could call
Well, no,
one.
I'm not asking a question. I'm just repeating it
Oh,
so
okay.
that I know what's happening.
Okay. But you could have some of them are clay, some of them are pots, some of them are glazes, well, whatever. Because once you put them in here, you can save this file so you don't always have to look it up in Oracle sometimes. You got pictures for all this stuff?
I'm looking at some pictures.
Because we could use those too. And then in a month or so, when Oracle rewrites this thing or blows it away, you'll still have it if you need to make them again.
I wish there was something where you could like say, hey, don't delete mine.
Well, when you do this for real, with a client and everything, it won't get deleted, you know.
I know, but for people practicing, it's nice to not have to redo it every time.
Eh, Well, like I say, they don't change these very often. Uh, and it's good practice, to be able to build a few of these at a time. I've just gotten so used to the data that's there that don't I don't have to create stuff.
Okay.
All right. So just cut and paste each of those into that form.
Oh, wait, Lanta. Is it? No,
Yeah, that's it. There's your form right
that's
there.
it. Okay.
What?
What the heck? I'd rather just type it out with my hands.
Well, and that's fine. It's just that now that you've got it in a spreadsheet, you can save that spreadsheet.
Oops.
And it's good practice to learn how to go from a spreadsheet to Oracle because, like I say, all of our configurations, we put them in a spreadsheet so that we can turn right around and redo it, uh, by doing cut and paste. I mean, if you just highlight the cell and hit Control C, it'll copy.
It didn't do that earlier. Okay.
All right. Now let's focus on what you've got here. So you've got your items and your descriptions. I think that's probably enough unless you're going to change, well, I suppose you could change unit of measure, but I wouldn't worry about it for right now.
Okay.
We can mess with some different units of measure later on if you want to use pounds for the clay or whatever. So if you do a save,
Oh my God.
following errors. Oh, life cycle code. Okay, that's an easy one.
Production
Sure.
or active?
No, production's fine.
Okay.
That's probably
Oh my
the
God,
only.
it's not listening to me. Come on. Oh my gosh. This is frustrating. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like whack-a-mole. It like has to load it for 10 minutes.
Okay, that looks like that's going to work.
It'll work in the next 100 years.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Let me start a picture folder really fast
Okay.
within my Oracle folder. Here's that one. Save image.
Should have made
Save
you do all this ahead of time.
image. I was going to, but I just kept staring at it for like an hour. And I was like, wait, I need an organization to put all this in. But we started with the items first before, so my brain.
Well, I mean, that's you've got to get some basic knowledge, and then you got to learn what all the pieces look like before you can start putting the puzzle together.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, so you're already on this item right here.
Okay.
So go ahead and put in an image for it.
And it is based on where? 153. I think it's okay.
I hate what that thing does.
It's as good as it's gonna get.
No, I mean you could go out there, but that Oracle doesn't. They don't really support these images very well. You have to make your image fit what they
No.
have. Okay, so let's do this. It'd be nice to be able to see all of these at once. So go ahead and do a save, and then go over to your tasks icon and let's do manage items. And let's look up all the items that start with AS. Hopefully there's not that many. We might find that what?
I think it's odd that it doesn't pick up the items that I made in my organization.
It should.
Do I need to reset it?
Oh, you got to have
Oh,
3 characters. So
0.
AS 0. Okay, unfortunately there's a bunch of, what the heck?
These are organization or those. Yeah.
I don't see the item part numbers. It says manage items, but look at all the.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
there it
org.
is. AS00. Yeah, these are all. Okay, so to get to your items is going to be a little tricky. You're probably going to have to put in each item number.
Okay.
So just, yeah, go back to manage items and just put in your full part number. Okay. And if you don't like the item being on the far right, you can drag that column over.
What do you mean?
All right, see the item column on the far right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if that was, okay, you got to hover over it till it turns.
Okay.
There, now you can drag it. Okay. So now if you click on that item, it'll open it up. And you can put in the image. Okay, now while you're here, go down to associations.
Oops.
And we're going to add an association under actions. And you're going to put in your organization. You
And
don't have to,
then,
you don't have to select a template,
okay.
but do apply and then do a done, and it'll just bring everything over the way it is. All right. So do that for the rest of your items.
Okay. I just know there's a faster way they could have done this.
Well, there, you can load it from a spreadsheet a lot faster, but that's a little tricky. So it's got to learn how to walk before you run. And if you're only loading 10 items, it's not a slow way to do it once you're used to doing it. Actually, the faster way to do this is to set up one item, do all your associations and everything, and then just copy it to 9 other items. And then you just have to change the image and the description.
I'll just do it slow first. That way I get the hang of it. Repeating.
Like I say, most of this is just remembering where to go and how to do it.
Wait, these are different.
I mean, you can use the same image for 2 different items. It's not a big deal, but it may
Don't
not.
want to though.
Yeah, it might confuse you.
Where's the ad? Okay.
Yeah, don't you like how some forms have a plus sign? Some have a select and add.
That's what's
Some have a next.
maddening
Some
about
have a
this.
some have a create button. Some have a next button.
Do I need to get rid of this other one?
No, because that's your main
Oh,
item inventory.
okay.
That's your item master, basically. You always have to have it in your item master.
Okay. Do y'all always leave it 000?
No, I ask the client, what are they comfortable with? A lot of times they want the initials of their company and, 000 or 001 or XXX or, well, no, we hardly ever use XXX, but I don't know. Just something that makes it obvious that it's not an inventory org, it's an item org. A lot of times I'll just call it item master.
It's the fact that it's as fast as a computer from 2005.
Well, trust me, it could be worse. You remember what it used to look like?
Yes. I had no idea what was going on. Per 38. I hate that the box changes sizes too.
Just can't make you happy.
It's just things that don't make sense. Like
Yeah, I
on
mean,
apps, on websites, on everything else, they know that when you're working within a form, you keep it one size so it's not jumping around.
I can't argue with you, but all I can say is that's the way they do it. And, you know, they don't ever ask my opinion of whether they should or shouldn't do it.
Oh, can I change that? I misspelled it. Oh, come on. I feel so far away. I should have done 5 items.
There's doing this as long as I've done it.
Oh,
Oh,
poopy.
yeah, you gotta close some tabs there. Hitting the max.
Yeah, but it would stop
Like,
loading every time I touch it.
yeah, I mean, doing this as long as I've done it, a lot of times I'll do things a slow way just so that I kind of remember how to do them. Because after a while, after you've done this a while and you kind of know where everything is, if you don't go back and do it very often, you forget, you know, because it's just so deep. There's a lot of times I'll stare at the list of tasks to do, and I'm going, I know it should be there somewhere, but I can't find it.
It won't close the tab unless you click the tab and go into the tab.
You can't just hit the X.
Uh-uh. You have to go into the
Uh,
tab.
the X should work.
It's not.
Well,
You watched me click like 100 of them and they never moved.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, last one. Yeah, we already did that one, so we're good.
Okay. All right. So the next thing you might want to do is, put some quantities in the stock. Now, normally you would buy these from a supplier and receive them in. And if you want to go down that road, we could do that. Or if you just want to get some quantities in stock, you could just do a miscellaneous receipt and you'd have some quantities there to look at.
Which one's going to be better for teaching me?
Well, I think I might have a problem with the procurement using the PO because you're probably not set up as a buyer yet, or this guy may not be set up as a buyer. And we don't have a supplier where you can buy this clay stuff. So let's just put some quantities in stock for now, just so that you can see that.
Okay.
And then that way, then we'll move on and say, okay, we're gonna do the part where we actually go and set up a new supplier and buy this stuff.
Okay.
So let's go back home to our supply chain execution. Inventory management. And we're going to do a miscellaneous transaction. Okay, under type, we're going to do an account alias receipt. And under source, I think you can type in US as an alias. No. Shoot.
Is it case sensitive?
Just hit search right there. Don't put in a, well, the problem is that we haven't set up an account alias. So change the type. See, this is a new organization, and with every new organization, you have to set up those aliases. So instead, let's do a miscellaneous receipt. Scroll down. All right, now over there where it says account, put the, well, let's just pick some accounts. Okay, so come down to where it says account, put the list of values in. Oh gosh, type in 4. Get 41000. Let's see if that works. Say okay. All right. So
And is this the account situation? This is for the money that's being
yeah,
used? Okay.
yeah. Like when we created the inventory org, you didn't notice it so much, but we put in a ledger. And that ledger is associated with a list of account codes. And those account codes equate to, basically how the finances work.
Okay.
So it handles all the credits and debits like in a real ledger or real accounting system.
Okay.
Now see where it says use current item cost. Normally we say yes, but since there's no item cost on any of this stuff, let's say no. And maybe it'll let us enter the cost when we enter the items.
Okay.
All right, so now we're ready to enter some items. So let's hit the plus sign. Put in one of your items.
How do you search?
Just hit tab. If you put in the whole item and hit tab, it'll just find it and take you to the next column. Oh, we didn't set up any sub-inventories, did we?
No.
Yeah, it's not going to let us do this. We're going to have to go set up a sub-inventory, at least one. So cancel this. Go back to setup. Setup and maintenance. Do you remember how to get there?
Or what? An account,
For a sub-inventory.
a sub inventory. No.
It's going to be under manufacturing. So up there, pull down the list.
Oh, okay.
Go to manufacturing. And I think it's under inventory management. So I can never.
What is a
Yeah,
sub inventory again?
a sub inventory. Okay, let's just say you had a warehouse at your clay factory.
Okay.
You've got shelves where your standard stock is. You've got some other shelves for stock that you need to inspect. And then you got some other shelves for stock that you need to fire. Okay, a sub inventory is basically is a way to define each of those stock areas.
Okay.
So that's all that really means.
Okay.
So see where it says manage sub inventories and locators? So
Yeah.
click that. And we're going to create a new one, and we're in the right org. Notice off to the right up there so that we're good. All right, so come down to the plus. And give this sub inventory name. Second row of what?
I don't know. It
Call
doesn't
it,
matter because I don't have anything.
well, okay, call it, I mean, based on the items that you set up, call it,
Warehouse one?
just call it stores inventory. Or you just call it stores. Stores is fine.
Okay.
And in the description, you can say, this is where I keep this is where all the purchased goods are kept, or something like that. You wouldn't say that in the description, though. If you were setting it up for a client, you would just be, it would say stores general inventory or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, you can leave everything else the way it is and just save this.
Okay, now I can go back.
Now you can go back and we'll do our miscellaneous receipt. Where are you going? Where are you going?
No, I don't know.
Why till I teach you what all those other boxes mean?
Brain's not going to handle it.
It will. So we're doing a transaction. We're going to do a miscellaneous receipt.
Oops.
And give it an account. Come down to the account field. Just type in 41000. There you go. That'll work. Use current cost, set that to no. And now go add your items. Okay, you should have a sub inventory. Ooh, what are you doing?
I don't know. I didn't realize it didn't do it.
Yeah, click the.
Or just I already had it up there.
Yeah, you already had it. Okay. Now, how much of it do you want?
Put 5.
Okay. Use current item cost. I wonder if it'll let us put in the cost. Go over to view.
View.
See if I think if we say no, there is no current cost. Oh, hit enter cost details. There you go. And hit plus. Cost component code. Let's see if we got any. Yeah, just put item price. And how much is this? It doesn't need a
Is
dollar
that per
sign.
unit?
That's per unit. It doesn't need a dollar sign, just a
Okay,
number.
I took it out.
Okay, good.
Okay, now I
And
can do it.
keep going. Yeah. And slow.
I know because I was sitting there clicking the thing and it kept going back and forth.
How much of my life have I spent waiting on Oracle? All right. We're cooking now.
Not until I get to the next circle spinning. And I do plus sign
Mm-hmm.
and item price. Oops. So keeping these in order or not?
Yeah.
Well, not with these numbers.
If you do a view item description,
Let me finish this real fast.
okay. view columns. Columns. There should be an item description or description or something. Is there no description?
The serial number?
No, I was thinking there was a description.
No.
Oh, shoot. All right, well, never mind.
Okay, put this one down here. Come on. Oops. Why is it not finding it?
Hit search.
Well, it doesn't have a percentage
Hang
on
on.
it.
Hit search. May not have assigned it to the right org.
Oh my God. How did we not assign it to the right org?
I don't know. But that could be the problem. Just hit cancel and let's just save what you got for now. So you can X that line.
How do you X this line? Do I press delete on my keyboard?
Yeah, wouldn't
Or
that
do
be?
this?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man. They gotta do something about that.
Yeah, okay. Submit. All right, no problem. So now go to your tasks, go to manage item quantities, and just do, well, change your organization to the right one. Hey, there you go. Is it starting to make sense now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except number 10.
Well, do you want to look real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, hit done. Now, where would you go?
No. Home?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Just let me think about this. Inventory management?
Think about it. You're going to go find that item and see what organization it's associated with. Where would you go
Oh,
do
to
that?
go to my items. Okay. I was just going to go to the organization tab and fix it.
Well, you can't do that from supply chain management.
I know,
Okay.
but I had a different idea than you did.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna go ahead and fix the problem instead of
Yeah.
search for it. Okay, I have it up.
Okay, where do you go to change the org or make sure that it's in the right org?
Associations.
Mm-hmm. Look, it's missing from your org.
I put it in there, but it
Yeah,
did not listen.
yeah, I know you did. Did
Okay.
you fix it?
No, we
Why
have to go.
didn't you?
Can you do it through that? You said you couldn't
That's
do it through
yeah.
that.
No, I said you couldn't do it through supply chain management. You can do it here.
Okay, you're confusing me now.
All right. Well, let me show you a trick from supply chain management or
Wait,
supply chain
I'm already
execution.
here.
All
I'm
right.
not doing
All
it
right.
again.
All right. Do it here. Do it from here.
Okay. Associations. Reassign.
Mm,
What?
mm,
Do I have to add a column or actions? Select and add.
there you go. This is why you can't do this once and think you've got it.
Oh no, I don't think I've got it. Every time I look
But
at it, I'm like, oh my God, what did I already learn? What was the organization?
I don't know. It was the one you made up a few minutes ago. What was that?
What did I do? Is it my main organ? No,
Mm-hmm.
it is. Okay. I thought it didn't have a sub inventory. That's where my brain was at.
Oh, okay. No, sub-inventories are assigned to the organization, not to the item so much.
Okay, save.
Hmm.
Even though I did that earlier.
Oh yeah,
I
sure.
did.
I'm sure you did.
Okay. Now,
If you wanted to, you could put some stock in for that item.
oh, how did we do that again?
How did we do that?
I forgot.
Completely?
Yes.
Go to home. You've saved this already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go to home.
And then
Yeah,
supply chain, inventory
yeah.
management. Oh my gosh. Create miscellaneous
Mm-hmm.
transaction. Why don't they just call it inventory?
It is the way it is.
Miscellaneous receipt, right?
Yeah, that's it.
No. Account. Oh, wait, account. We chose this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We add it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stores. Why is there two stores?
I don't know.
Okay. And then submit.
Yep. Okay. Is that enough for one day?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go and watch it again until my brain can remember it.
All right. I'm gonna stop